So first of all, when we're doing the occlusal prep, we don't want to cut depth cuts because they take a long time and they can make the prep very rough. So you can see here I just sink the burr to the right depth and then I remove the occlusion down to that depth in one pass. Immediately moving to the secondary planes, and by removing the occlusal portion and the secondary planes, we make the tooth shorter and it makes the axial reduction much easier. Now, it's often easier if we break the contacts with a really fine burr so that we are less likely to damage the adjacent tooth. And then I move to the correct size burr to get the right size chamfer. So in this case, I want a 0.6mm chamfer, so I'm moving to a 1.2mm burr. This 1.2mm burr sunk almost halfway into the tooth will give us a 0.5mm margin, and then by the time we do finishing, it will be 0.6. Notice that I'm able to prep the tooth almost entirely in only one or two passes. So if we get that burr to the right depth and then carefully drive it around the tooth, a single pass will get the prep almost completely done. Then we can move to the fine diamond burr and just smooth up the scratches from the coarse diamond burr. A fine diamond burr doesn't correct the prep, it just smooths up the scratches. Once we've got the prep basically smooth, using a Sofflex disc is really good for removing any sharp edges in the occlusal portion and polishing up those interproximal areas that sometimes are hard to get smooth with a burr. We can then move to a polishing cup and put a nice little polish on the surface of the tooth, getting it nice and smooth for better impressions, and there we can see that we can get a prep done very, very efficiently, but still with very high quality.